Israel, 1981. A dull, crazy Prince Charles settles down with his number one dish, Diana, Princess of Wales. The DeLorean motor car is released. DMC is hoping its stainless steel out of this world styling will draw the peepers of the driving public. And in Edmonton, Canada, the world's largest West Edmonton Mall opens its doors for the first time. All the big names are here, standing before the mall's fabulous center fountain. Mayor Cecil John Harry Purves cuts the ribbon with members of the Gurmesian family. Watch those sharp edges, fellas. Then, hot diggity dog, comes the gents, dames, and kiddos, rushing the doors to spend their clams at big-name department stores like Eaton's and the Bay. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the city, confused motorists can't seem to locate the country's newest shopping plaza. Roads jam and motorway collisions reach an all-time high. Bewildered motor-going guys and dolls express their despair and are losing hope at the prospect of ever reaching the world's largest shopping mall. But genius minds at the Communications Institute have come up with a crackerjack solution. Rectangular placards. Mounted above and adjacent to local motorways, these informational displays can present all types of knowledge, from safety-related operational etiquette to, you guessed it, slick directional guidance. And what do the eggheads call these right-angled marquees? Why, signs! Whatever you say, boys. And so the day is saved. Thanks to the moxie of these ingenious bookworms, motorists find themselves once again having a gas at the city's latest commerce-based enclosure of trade. And what does the future hold for Edmonton and its newest shopping facility? Nobody knows. But we can rest easy knowing that no matter what comes, we'll always have Eatons and Sears. Another win for capitalism. Take that, communists!
For as long as I can remember, there have been signs alongside major roadways in Edmonton, directing visitors, and the occasional lost resident, towards the greatest indoor show on earth.
I can remember driving around Edmonton with my parents, glancing out the window and seeing signs for West Edmonton Mall. Signs kind of like this one.
Of course, they weren't always stylized with the current iteration of the W logo of my beloved West Edmonton Mall.
No, this style of road sign has only been used since around 2013.
Before this, the signs featured the face of who has grown into the mall's most popular mascot, Cosmo. Cosmo is the face of West Edmonton Mall's iconic Galaxyland amusement park. For the past 25 plus years, West Edmonton Mall's amusement park has had an outer space theme, and the alien mascot Cosmo, along with Twink the Star, have represented the park as its lovable mascots. It's odd, though, that these road signs would so prominently feature an amusement park mascot rather than, say, the logo of the mall itself, like we see today. And the reason for that, I think, traces back to the signs which were used prior to 1995, when the amusement park changed names. Back to West Edmonton Mall's Fantasyland.
Disneyland, eat your heart out!
That was Nader Gurmesian's battle cry as he spoke at the official opening of Canada Fantasyland.
I don't have anything to back this up, but logic would dictate that these signs were first erected post-1983, when the mall expanded for the first time, and opened the initial phase of its amusement park. It was quite a bit smaller than the park we see today, about a third of the size. But at the time, it was still the world's largest indoor amusement park. Aside from the Ice Palace, it was the only attraction at the mall, and it was very much promoted at the time. So, before it shared some of its clout with the World Water Park, the Dolphin Show, and the Submarine Ride, it was the feature to tout to those visiting Edmonton. So, I expect these Fantasyland signs went up after 1983, but before 1986 when the World Water Park opened. That would be why, leading up to 1995, the mall chose to promote its amusement park, rather than itself as a whole or any of its other attractions, in this signage. And when the park changed names, it was just a natural progression to use the new face of the attraction. And I gotta say, These signs are a lot bigger in person than as they might seem on the side of the road. This thing is huge! When I was able to get my hands on it, with help from one of my fans, huge shout out to Andy, thanks buddy, I did not expect it to be as big as it was. But now, it's mine, and I gotta be honest, I am outright thrilled to have it. The biggest issue is gonna be, where can I put it in my web museum? I'm not out of space yet, but considering the over 11-foot long World Water Park window shade, the one from the now defunct World Water Park theme room at the Fantasyland Hotel, well, space in here is at a premium. Still, I'll definitely find a spot. And when I do, I'll think back. I'll remember how West Edmonton Mall has been a piece of this city for over 40 years. How it once featured only 1 or 2 attractions, not the huge collection we see today. How, while we might currently be seeing a Hasbro transformation of the park, it has lived for decades under an outer space galactic theme. One whose mascots people grew quite fond of. And how, even before all of that, the park began its life as a smaller, but no less impressive attraction at West Edmonton Mall. I'll remember Fantasyland. Do you remember these signs advertising Fantasyland at West Edmonton Mall? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a share, and maybe even visit our Patreon page. And why not check out one of our other videos, all about the greatest indoor show on earth, West Edmonton Mall. Oh, and thanks for watching.